Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture. Today we're going to be going over the music video and song from City Girls called "TWERK" featuring Cardi B. So the song came off the album Girl Code, which came out in 2018. So it was the music video came out much later on. I have not heard the song. Nor have heard City Girls or know who they are or anything, but I like their flow. I like their flow of rapping. I feel like their flow is pretty much close. Like, nothing compared to, like, Cardi B, nothing compared to Nicki Minaj. They have their own little, like, flow to it, which I love. And so, with this music video, what they decided to do was to have a twerking contest for people overall to be in the music video. So they announced it in last year, 2018, on November 9th about it, and then they would choose like 10 winners to come out and be flued out, and then they'll continue the competition there, and the winning prize, the person that wins $2,000 or $25,000. So the music video was amazing. There's a lot of twerking. There's a lot of stuff that I wish I could do. That if I had the way of flexibility, I would totally do it. So the highlights of it I would point out first is that the twerking was amazing. When people there was some girls doing splits. There's some people dropping into from legs up all the way down to a split. There was a pole, so Cardi B was on it. She was on top of it, and then she was like twerking on top of it with City Girls. And it was just so fucking amazing. Like, it's literally twerk goals. Twerk goals completely. And I honestly haven't seen so much twerking in a music video. I love the body paint that they had, the animal body paint between Cardi B and I think it was JT. They just looked fucking amazing, to the point that it was so good that I thought it was like they're naked and it was just painted over them. But you can totally see when you see it, like there's no nipple or any like thing showing. They're obviously wearing some type of cloth over it, over the parts. And so I love that. I love the fact that Cardi and I think it was JT that just like dropped into a full split just out of nowhere, just because it was so fucking flawless and so easy to them. Like, it was just, oh, well, I guess we'll just drop the splits in this just because. And it brought me to the point that I feel like Cardi B is, I know that Nicki Minaj, people are gonna hate me, but I really like Cardi B. I'm starting to like Cardi B a little more than Nicki Minaj now, because I feel like she just, I don't know, she just sounds so, she just always, from the get-go, from the beginning all the way to now, she's always been a very very genuine person. Like, she doesn't seem like she's really fake. The sounds that she makes and everything always been like the way that she just kind of is, and I love that. And I think that I feel like from the difference between her and Nicki Minaj, which I'm not trying to compare them, they're both very great, very great rappers. I think that it took me a while to get into Nicki Minaj. It took me not that long to get into Cardi B, because I felt like Nicki Minaj was always doing a different role, a character. So I never really got who she actually was. And I didn't really want to go all the way into the mixtape, because that's just not why I am too. So I just kind of take it for face front how she was doing it. And I kind of watched her in her like career, but like I just kind of feel like Cardi B has it, you know. She just really has it she's in a different complete lane than Nicki Minaj, but I feel like she adds up just as good, you know. One thing, so there's that splits, they brought that splits. So one thing I did also like was the fact that there was like one of the women was just like upside down, twerking upside down, and literally lit up a joint while she did it, and it was so fucking cool. It was so amazing. Like, it was body goals. Oh yeah, body goals, yes, and also twerk goals once again. So all in all, the music video was beautiful, was great. The music was great. I love the rapping. I love Cardi coming in. She just blends in so perfectly. And I know on the album she's not in it. She's just this must be a remix. So I thought it was amazing. And the vid showed like the girl, one of the women winning the $25,000, which was really cool to see. And also they cut it off in a couple places to kind of show it like being like amateur kind of filmed when they're just showing people just twerking, and it was really, really cool. So after the music video, I was so excited. I was super cool with it, and I was like, this is so great. It's gonna blow up just like Money, because Money was amazing. And of course, we had somebody who felt like they had to say something about it, and her name is Alexis Pantera. Apparently she decided to post, apparently she's known about twerking, which is, I followed her. I used to follow her before. I stopped following her after the whole, actually no, she's not the one, sorry. I still do follow her. I just think that so what I've seen that she's done twerking herself. I didn't know she was known for the twerking. I didn't know that was like her thing. I didn't know that at all. She does a great job. But I didn't like the fact that she decided to post, she posted a couple tweets, and she deleted them immediately, so obviously she must have learned that these are wrong choices of words. But let's follow them out, because in this world now, nothing's hitting anymore. So, one thing that she tweeted was, she's like, where's all the white girls? And then she deleted that. And then she started to backtrack and say, well, I would like there to be more ethnicities, I can't say the word, more race, different type of race inside the music video, which is kind of thing for me, is that what I felt like I don't think it was racist. I think it was very ignorant, because it'll be completely different if it was like it's pretty much saying, she's pretty much got upset because there's no white women inside a black owned type of dance, Black girls have been doing this dance since day one, and the fact that you have applied it to yourself to do it too is totally fine. But you can't really complain about it. It's kind of saying like reverse racism kind of thing. Is like, oh, there's no white people there. Yeah, but there's no black people in a lot of places either. There's not a lot of black. We are still the minority, so having our own little space to do it, and it happens to just be us, that's our fucking prerogative, and that's how we should do it, and it's okay, it's not a big deal, and we should be able to do that, just because if you really look at it, a lot of white people are all over the place. They're not a minority. So if this challenge was more specific towards African American women, then so be it. It is one of the dances it's known for in the African American culture, not white culture. They took that from the black culture and applied it to them. But no one has said anything. We completely let it fly. So that was deleted. Then she decided. Then she posted. Then after that, but people still saw it because once again we see everything. And they started shooting her racism comments, saying how much she was a racist, which do not think she's a racist at all. That's not her comment of saying that does not make her a racist. It makes her ignorant, and there's a huge difference between the two. One thing that I'm just so tired of people throwing out racism, like, oh, you're being racist, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist, and I'm sure it's half of us on the west side or on the east side saying like racism stuff, when it's just like, have you been in the South? When you go to the South and tell me how racist it is, and then you can come back into California or something like that and call somebody racist, So I don't think that her comment was racist at all. And I think that she had a final tweet and she actually pointed that out. She's like, I came with a non-racist opinion. Two things. First of all, opinions, everybody has their own opinions, and if they want to say it, so be it. But just like we've learned with Trump, you can say whatever you want, but there's consequences with everything you say. Everything you say. No one should nitpick you. No one should ever nitpick you. But there are certain things that are obviously meant to be kept to yourself. Saying where all the white girls are, unless it was a joke. If it was a joke, then fine, whatever. But it obviously didn't seem like it was a joke because you kept on harping on it. So it's just like, so it came off to me that it was, it just, let me get my words together. It's not, it's one of those opinions that you can say, but consequences is that your opinion was completely ignorant, and that's the consequence of what happened afterwards. People calling her racist, it's not okay. Shouldn't be calling her racist. She's obviously not racist. But also, a non-racist opinion is something you should probably point out is more the fact that it was ignorant. So, and I'm not here to like bash her or anything and not canceling her because she doesn't deserve to be canceled or anything. I think that she had a moment of ignorance, and hopefully this kind of teaches her to kind of move forward with knowing about the proper things to say about that. And honestly, yes, I agree, there weren't any white girls in the music video, but that doesn't make the music video, doesn't take down the value of the music video. It doesn't mean that it shouldn't be taken in, because if you look at it, taken away from the white women that weren't in it, there's a lot of beautiful black women that were in it. And we should have, instead of trying to fix more of what's wrong with it, we should be praising the fact that it's a lot of black women in a safe zone doing what they love to do without some white person coming through dictating exactly how they should run their music video. It's not up to us how a music video is run. As long as it's not being violent, as long as it's not hurting anybody, as long as they're not hurting themselves, it's not a big deal. And so yeah, so that's all I have to say about it. And I love the music video. I loved it. It was so great. It's definitely came to number 2 of like rating under Money. Money is still like the best music video, top 1 so far in this type of year. So I'm excited to see more, because I feel like if this is a type of music videos that are going on, I'm very excited to see what else is going to come after with this year. I don't know why, I just have a huge feeling that it's going to be a good year for music. It's already going to be a good year for movies, which is, stay tuned, because I cannot wait for more movies to come out. I'll have more reviews for those. But yeah, I'm excited for the music that's going to come out this year. So leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought about the TWERK music video. Did you like it? What was your favorite part? And I'll see you guys next on the next video.